Hi everyone, my name is Nikki.
And my name is Lalitha, and we're so happy to present a grain today known as quinoa.
Today we're going to be making a quinoa Greek salad. So for everyone who hasn't seen or heard of quinoa, it's a whole grain that you can use in place of anything like rice, potato, or pasta. So we're going to replace a pasta in this recipe with quinoa.
And the one thing that's really unique about quinoa, not only is it an ancient grain, but it's a grain that includes all of your essential amino acids, meaning it's a complete protein. And it's also very high in iron and fiber. And as we know, fiber is an essential component to help get rid of cholesterol through our bodies. So this is a great addition to anyone's diet.
As you can see by this quinoa that we selected, it's a rainbow variety, so it contains the black quinoa, the red quinoa, or the white quinoa. They're all equally nutritious, and you can choose whichever one you like.
Great. So quinoa, similarly to brown rice, you need about 1 cup of quinoa to 2 cups of water. And quinoa, the flavor is a little bit more bland, and so what I usually do, I use a low sodium vegetable stock or a low sodium chicken stock just to enhance the flavor, add a little bit more depth to the quinoa dish. And you can be as creative as possible. You could add garlic, you could add onion, we're gonna add some basil to the dish while it's cooking.
So we've already added 1 cup of quinoa to this bowl.
And then we're going to add some of the low sodium chicken stock. We're going to put it on the burner, give it a quick spin, and I always like to add a little bit of olive oil to my quinoa as well. So we're going to add about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. This is going to prevent the quinoa from sticking, but olive oil is also a very healthy monounsaturated fat. It's good for your heart, and it's also going to enhance the flavor of this dish as well.
And then we're going to add a little bit of basil for flavor.
And we'll crank this up, get it to a rolling boil, and then once it gets to a boil, again, very similar to rice, brown rice, we want to put it down to about medium, low, low, and let it simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes.
Red peppers.
I love red peppers.
Me too. They're such a great source of vitamin C. Did you know that 1 whole red pepper has more vitamin C than whole orange?
They do. Wow, that's fantastic. When you pick up your red peppers, you want to make sure that they're nice and firm. This is going to ensure that they're crisp, ready to eat, just like an apple.
Let's get a couple.
Perfect. Now that the quinoa is cooked, we're going to assemble our salad. But first of all, doesn't it look beautiful? It's fluffy, it's colorful, and remember, it's going to provide you with so much nutrition.
So we're going to add our veggies. First here we have chopped up red peppers and yellow peppers. So we like to have a variety of color of vegetables in our diet just to help provide a good variety of nutrients, vitamins, and lots of veggies to boost the fiber intake. Throw those in.
Perfect. Maybe I'll just add a scoop of quinoa while you're doing that, Nikki.
Just some chopped cucumbers. Again, boosting that fiber intake.
That's right. And cucumbers are super low in calories, so you can eat lots of them, fill up on them, and not have to worry about weight.
Some chopped onions for flavor.
And we have our balsamic vinaigrette, which I'm just going to start adding to our salad as well.
And then for some more protein, we have some feta cheese. We picked a low sodium variety to again cut back on salt.
And the feta is also light. So when we're choosing our cheeses, we want to make sure that we're aiming for about 20% milk fat or lower. And again, when it has a higher percentage of milk fat, it's going to contain more of that hard, saturated fat that can increase cholesterol.
And then lastly, just some olives for flavor. So this is a great dish to have as a side. You can pair it with some grilled chicken, or you could barbecue some chicken or poultry, whatever you like. Some fish would go great with this too.
As a vegetarian, you could eat it as it is. A 1/4 cup of quinoa has about 6 grams of protein. So if you had half a cup, that's 12 grams of protein, plus the feta is going to give you some protein as well. So it's really an all-in-one dish with everything in it. All right, so let's see what this tastes like.